tide of the Great War has turned. With the destruction of the Lucifer, the Shivan hive can no longer operate coherently. Soon it will be driven from Terran Vasudan space completely. Fortune can be a capricious mistress. The strength of the Shivan Armada far surpassed anything we had the capacity to resist. The Shivans nearly accomplished in 3 months what the GTA and PvE could not do in 14 years. Only the legacy of a dead race saved our species from extinction. In every crisis there is opportunity. The Shivan catastrophe has left the Terran and Vasudan empires a shadow of their former selves. The Terran-Vasudan alliance, hastily formed and driven by conflict, is starting to disintegrate. Power, like nature, abhors a vacuum. And history has shown that in these situations, fortune always favors the bold.
Congratulations, pilot. You have been selected for the Special Operations Branch of Galactic Terran Intelligence. You passed GTI's rigorous medical and psychological examinations, and your record of service with Admiral Poe and the GTD Intrepid has been exemplary. Research. All efforts to restore contact with Earth have failed. As you know, the Sol jump node in Delta Serpentis collapsed shortly after Allied forces tracked and destroyed the Lucifer during its subspace jump. We believe the explosion of the Lucifer's 5 reactors created a subspace cataclysm that closed the node, perhaps permanently. The cataclysm seems to have also closed the phasing nodes to Deneb and Beta Aquila. Cultural and political differences have threatened to undermine the Terran-Vasudan Treaty since its inception. After 14 years of war, you are being issued with a new Leech Cannon prototype. The Leech Cannon drains the power supply of enemy fighters. Use the gun to disable afterburners, energy weapons and shields. No subsystems targeting is required, just point and shoot.
At approximately 15:30 hours, Terran and Vasudan fighters propelled a Shivan attack against Outpost Fermi, one of our primary communication terminals in Vega. During the skirmish, Terran pilots fired. The motives of these pilots are unclear. We do not believe they're... Your objective will be to sanitize the area to prevent news of this incident from spreading beyond our security.
Pilots, you have 5 minutes to complete your objectives. The Krios will jam long-range communications to prevent any ships from transmitting beyond our containment zone. Sanitize the area of all hostiles. All voices must be silenced to ensure the air system alive. Pilot, transport Titan heading to the jump zone. Destroy it before it jumps. trucks that'll be able to use the terminal to bypass our jamming field. Destroy Ares ASAP. Breaking to attack.
Can any one of you flyboys give me some cover?
Attacking your target. Attacking your target. Attacking your target.
Pilot, you have less than 1 minute to take control. Jump out before you're detected. Breaking to attack.
Attacking your target.
The area is clear. GTC Krios departing now. Alpha and Beta follow us out.
Well done, pilot. You executed a clean sweep of the area and contained a volatile incident. Basudin Command remains unaware. We've just received an urgent request for assistance from Vasudin Intelligence. Shivans have attacked a Vasudin science convoy conducting classified research in the Deneb asteroid belt. Although the convoy repelled the first wave of fighters, they expect the Shivans to return at any time. Alpha and Beta, we're deploying your wings to reinforce their position. The convoy is awaiting a rendezvous with the PVD Pinnacle, but the destroyer will not arrive in Deneb for several hours. However, the Pinnacle is sending advanced wings. Terran Command has placed a high priority on the successful completion of this mission. The research carried by that
out for enemy ships. The Pinnacle's fighters will arrive in a few minutes.
So what kind of research are you doing here, Chinzit?
That is classified information, Beta 3.
Aw, come on. Just a little hint. Like, what's in those cargo containers? Weapons? New subspace drives? Sheevan technology?
Give it a rest, Beta. You know this book never tell anyone anything.
All will be revealed in due time, pilot. This area of space should prove most fruitful to our scientific endeavors. We look forward to sharing our findings with you when our scientists on the Pinnacle complete their research.
Another wave of fighters inbound. Engaging now.
Bombers jumping in with fighter escort. Take them out before they can do any damage to convoy.
Roger, sir. On our way.
The bombers are history. Good work, everyone.
Looks like that's the last of that wave. Resuming escort.
Rearming complete, sir.
The Sheevans aren't putting up much of a fight. Look at the convoy. It's barely been touched. I would have thought they would sortie more bombers.
They haven't been the same since we took out the Lucifer. Like they've lost the will to fight or something. Not that I'm complaining, of course.
More Sheevans arriving. Dragons this time.
There's several clicks out. Don't worry about them until they get close to the convoy.
Terran Flight Vessel Einstein calling any allied ships in the area. We are under attack from Sheevan fighters. Request assistance.
A Terran vessel? Command, this is restricted space. There are no other Terran ships authorized in this area.
We'll sort that out later, Chestnut. Pilot, break off and help the Einstein. That's an order.
What about the convoy?
We are safe for the moment, Alpha. This is your honor.
We've tracked the Einstein's escape pods to a remote location within the Deneb system. As you know, Hermes-class escape pods are equipped with stripped-down subspace drives that can only be used once, after which they must be replaced. This necessitates the deployment of a retrieval ship that can accommodate the pods in its hangar bay. The ferocity of the Shivan attack left the escape pods with little time to properly calculate jump coordinates, forcing them to jump to the first available destination. Although they're in no immediate danger, it'll be some time before Allied forces can be deployed to assist. Your wings have been assigned to safeguard the pods until they can be retrieved. The strength of the Shivan forces in this sector is unknown. We do not believe they will concern themselves with the escape pods, but the arrival of 2 fighter wings will probably draw their attention.
Okay, I'm reading the escape pods at 2,500 meters. Moving to escort formation.
Looks like the Shivans didn't follow them here. That's a good sign.
Einstein escape pod. This is Beta 1 of the 91st Phantom's GTD Krios. We have orders to protect your craft. Please acknowledge.
Acknowledge, Beta, and standing by. We appreciate your help.
I've transmitted our coordinates to the Krios. It will be a while before they get here, so we'll have to sit tight for a bit.
Great. I just hope that convoy will be alright while we're away. 40 crew for a dozen fighters with cargo. It's not my idea of a fair trade.
I wouldn't worry. That convoy seemed pretty well protected. It'd take a really large or a really coordinated attack to punch through that turret screen. Besides, command said reinforcements were on their way. Looks like the Shivans found us. Break an attack!
target any of them.
Must be some new R&D prototype. I didn't know they had stealth technology. They always get first shot on all the cool stuff.
to the matter at hand. Admiral Glade, what are you doing in this sector? Isn't the repulse currently assigned to Antares?
I might ask you the same question, Admiral Scott. We were ordered to proceed directly to these coordinates to retrieve a set of escape pods.
While your assistance is appreciated, sir, that does not give you the right to interfere with our mission. Both of the escape...
We are not here to provide assistance, Admiral, nor are we interfering. We are here to retrieve the pods. Command has ordered us to ensure their safe and immediate transportation to Beta Aquila. Your involvement is no longer required.
We've received no notification of these orders.
Nevertheless, the orders stand. You will transfer the second escape pod from your hangar bay to ours immediately.
With all due respect, Admiral Glade, I take orders from GTA High Command only. I will not transfer this pod to the Repulse or anywhere else without their express authorization.
Very well. See that you contact them immediately to resolve this matter. In the meantime, we have business elsewhere. GTD Repulse out.
Pilots, this mission is finished. Jump back to base.
Good work, pilots. You successfully ensured the recovery of both escape pods, despite the confusion and unexpected outcome. The personnel on board the pod we retrieved are currently being debriefed and treated for the injuries they sustained during the battle. Command has yet to respond to our inquiries regarding the Repulse's presence in the Knossos theater of operations, so for the time being, Admiral Scott is treating this incident as a security breach. You will be updated as we receive further information. Unfortunately, this is not the only blemish on the GTI's record today. Not only was our recovery operation compromised, but Command grossly underestimated the threat to our joint operation in the asteroid belt. Be glad that you were not there, pilots. The Shivans launched a savage attack that wiped out not only your reinforcements, but the entire Vasudan convoy as well. When the Pinnacle's fighters arrived, they found only a few damaged cargo containers among the debris. These containers were recovered intact, but irreplaceable materials and research were lost aboard the ships and cargo that were destroyed. Admiral Scott has issued a formal apology to Vasudan intelligence for our failure to protect the convoy. Although the Vasudans are justifiably upset over this incident, they have fortunately chosen not to hold it against us. They have responded that the Shivan threat is too great to risk jeopardizing the Alliance over such matters. Once the Shivans have been neutralized, our species will be able to more effectively focus our attentions on research and recovery.